So, did you grow up feeling like you were too much, or that you were not enough, or that you had to behave a certain way for you to be loved, or that you had to be silent for you to be safe? So, those lies that were told to you as you were a kid did not just, affect your mind, they also blocked your energy centers, which is your chakras. And you're gonna see how the lies blocked your chakras in this video. So, what are chakras? So, chakras are spiritual energy centers in your body, and they govern your emotions, your intuition, your voice. I mean, everything. So, they are very important, and they are seven. So, we have the root chakra. Hey! We have the root chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, we have the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. So let's see how each and every chakra, how they were affected by the lies that you were told as you were growing up. So if your root chakra is blocked, probably as a child you are always in fear, you are neglected, and you were told to stop crying instead of being comforted, instead of being allowed to express your emotions. And so due to this, your root chakra, which is the foundation of your safety and feeling safe and all that, got blocked, and now you feel anxious, you have so much anxiety, you feel ungrounded, you just feel so much fear and anxiety, like you're always in fear and anxiety, you never feel comfortable or grounded. So if your sacral chakra is blocked, probably as a child you were told not to be sensitive, you were shamed for expressing your emotions, and this of course blocked your sacral chakra, and now you're someone who struggled with intimacy, creativity, or feeling happy or having fun. If you you were shamed a lot growing up, you are a very shy person who and you struggle with self-esteem. So you see how our growing up or our environment affects who we become in as adults. Like how you grow up, how you're brought up will really really affect you when you grow up. So your solar plexus chakra, if it's blocked, probably as a child you are criticized, you are compared with other people and made to feel small, and this of course blocked your solar plexus chakra. And how it affects you as an adult now is that you have the fear of starting things, or fear of doing things that you've never done. You don't have that confidence or courage to do new things, or things that require you to be seen. You feel like an imposter, you lack confidence and courage. You just feel small because you are made to feel small, you are criticized and compared to other people, so you feel small, and you have the inferiority complex or whatever. So yeah, that's how it affects you as an adult. So your heart chakra, if your heart chakra is blocked, when you were growing up, you were taught that love is conditional, that you had to be a good kid and an obedient kid for you to be loved, that you had to pass your grades for you to be loved, that you had to be a certain way for you to be loved. It was conditional, and you had to be silent to be loved, you had to act a certain way for you to be loved. And so this blocked your heart chakra, and it affects you when you grow up by being emotionally numb, like you don't have feelings, you don't feel feelings, you're very narcissistic, yeah, and isolation issues, and you just feel like you want to live alone, you want to be alone, you want to be hyper independent because you only knew how to live on your own by your own. No one ever showed you like real true unconditional love. So, your throat chakra is blocked if, as a child, you are always told you're speaking too much. Kids should only be seen, not be heard. Shut up. You're too talkative. You talk too much like an adult. Why are you talking too much? Of course, that blocked your throat chakra, and you stopped speaking your truth, and now you shelve yourself, you shrink yourself so that you can be digestible. And so this affects you as an adult because now you become a people pleaser, you are not able to express yourself, you feel invisible because you are told to tone down, because you were shut down, you were told to shrink yourself so that you can be digestible. So yeah, parents, as you can see, if you're a parent and you're watching, see how you bring up your child really affect them in adulthood. The things that your child will go through, the traumas that they'll go through as kids, will affect them in adulthood, and they will have the responsibility to heal them, yet they were not the ones who triggered it or who caused it in the first place. We need to do better as a society, as a whatever. We need to do better. So your third eye is blocked if as a child your instincts were blocked or dismissed or laughed at. If your imagination was laughed at, your parents never nurtured your imagination. Whenever you imagined something and told them something that you've imagined, they mocked you, laughed at you, dismissed you. Of course, it will affect and block your third eye chakra. If you had questions about religion because your intuition was telling you that something was wrong with religion, and your parents just dismissed you, mocked you, told you not to question again, told you, not to listen to those weird voices that you have in you, of course, it will blur your third eye. And as an adult, you'll be someone who never trusts themselves, who always have doubts with themselves. You won't trust your intuition, which is very important, which is your guide. Your intuition is your soul guiding you. It is very important for all of us to learn how to listen to our intuition and follow our intuition. So your crown chakra was blocked as a kid if you questioning spirituality or the Christianity was dismissed, or you were shamed for being someone who questions stuff. If you are someone who doesn't just follow blindly what they're told, if you are shamed, that definitely blocked your crown chakra, and you feel disconnected to source, to your purpose, to the universe. Yeah, if your suspicions and questions were dismissed, that will definitely block your crown chakra. And so, to heal your energy centers or to unblock your energy centers, you will do that by, doing the work, and not by pretending that the past did not happen, not by ignoring that what you went through did not actually happen. It actually happened. That's the first step. That is the first step of healing. Acknowledge that it did actually happen and it harmed you, and you need to do something about it. It's not your fault that you went through it. The trauma that you went through, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to work on it. And so, what you can do is affirm the opposite of what you were told. Like, I am safe, I am enough, I am worthy, I am loved without anything being attached to me, I am worthy without anything being attached to me. Like, affirm the opposite and meditate on each chakra. Make sure you meditate on each chakra, and also do childhood, regression, meditate, and, imagine yourself as a kid, and just tell yourself as a kid whatever you wanted to hear from the adults or your parents. Tell yourself all the stuff, excuse me, that you wanted to hear. And all the lies that were told about you is not about you. It's not true. All the lies that you were told, that you're not worthy, that you're not enough, that you have to be like this so that you can love, they are not true. Those are just projections from the people that were raising you. So yeah, take your power back, heal, and move on, and go be the greatest in your generation. So I think that's all for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to your friends that you'd like, to know this information. So see you on my next one. Bye.